shy and you did not consider yourself particularly social adept. Is that what led to, let me say, suspicions and at least half diagnosis that you had Asperger's syndrome when you were younger?
It was, yes, I had been taken out of school for about a year. I, always, since I was a baby, I always rocked. I always, would get hypnotized by fires. And I wouldn't say I was introverted. I was more out there somewhere. I was off in the dream world all the time and was not very communicative. And in the 60s, they did like Rorschach tests and things. It wasn't very...
Literally,
Yeah. It was like, here's an ink blot, what does that mean? And my answers were all wrong, apparently. And so they recommended to my mom to put me on some medications and institutionalize me. And I'm so thankful that she didn't, because I'd probably still be there today if she had.
Correct me if I'm wrong. As I understand it, it's related to autism, but it's not as serious as autism itself. Is that a fair description?
Well, I think it's a different form, and there are different levels as well. There's more high functioning autism. There's high functioning Asperger's. So I think there's different.
Well,
levels.
my question is, what did you learn from your experience that might help other families who are struggling with this issue in one way or the other right now?
Well, I worry about giving advice to others about it, because I only know my experience, and my mother made the right choice for me, and she basically...
Which might or might not be the right choice for someone else.
Exactly. I mean, she took me out of school. She kind of just let me, sort of exist in my imaginary world for a good year or so, and sort of slowly reintegrated me back into the normal world, whatever that means. But it's always been an awkward fit, but I definitely, as I grow older, I've definitely learned how to deal with it better. I still struggle. I still am not comfortable. I'm not an extrovert. I'm not, I'm not a natural exhibitionist or anything.
For example, is it difficult to come to an interview such as this now?
It's always difficult. I couldn't sleep last night. I know it's always difficult, and not because you're a legend, and I just adore you. Yeah. And my mom said to say hi, remember? but I also I just feel like I was like, what? I don't have anything to say. What am I going to say?
Well, where I was going with that was, you got into film early.
Yes.
You had some early success. Was there a time when this even talk of possible Asperger's was hurting your career?
I don't know.
When it came from
it's a miracle that I even had a career, let me just say. I never, kissed the right butt. I didn't do a lot of press. I hardly did any press for the first 20 years of my career, I remember there was a time when I was doing Still Magnolias, and Oprah wanted to do a show with all the women, and I think she probably hates me to this day, because I had to put the kibosh on it, because I couldn't go in front of an audience.
You may be the only
faint.
person on the planet who's ever turned down Oprah for a chance to be
I literally thought I would faint. It was like, and I have fainted, quite a few times before. It makes me nervous. I'm better one-on-one. But at a premiere where there's lots of people and screaming your name, it's too much stimulation, and when there's an audience, it just terrifies